The House will come to order. The invocation today will be given by Imam Sohail Chaudhry from Islamic Center in East Lansing, guest of Representative Devendorf. Will members, staff, and guests in the gallery please rise? Imam.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be all of you. In view of a world enveloped in conflict, dehumanization, hatred, polarization, and divisions, we pray today to the Almighty for sustainable peace, justice, and prosperity for all people. May God Almighty bless this house and our leadership with divine guidance and a sense of responsibility to serve and unite us. I pray with the following words from the Holy Quran, chapter 1. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. In translation of the meaning, all praise and thanks belong to the Lord of all creation, the merciful, the oft forgiving, the master of the day of recompense. You alone, O God, we worship, and you alone we seek help from. So guide us to the upright path, the path of those you blessed, not the path of those you were angry with, nor the path of those who went astray. May God's guidance, mercy, healing, and help lead us to a better future. Amen.
Clerk will open the board for the purpose of taking attendance. The board is now open. Members may check in at their desk.
If I could have the members' attention for the purposes of a very special introduction, the chair recognizes the Minority Leader, Representative Hall.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Clerk. So today we are celebrating two remarkable student athletes, Madison Neuenhuis and Liam Smith, on their back-to-back state champion titles in swimming and wrestling. Madison is a sophomore at Plainwell High School. Over the last 2 seasons, Madison has really made a big name for herself. Her 22-23 season was highlighted with many achievements, include winning the state title in her weight class as a freshman after missing a month due to a broken foot. She also ranked 9th in the nation by USA Wrestling for her weight class at the conclusion of the season. During the 23-24 season, Madison repeated this success with an undefeated record of 18-0 in the 100-pound weight class. Madison also was named USA Wrestling Athlete of the Week in January of this year. And I talked to Madison. She trains 3 times a day. She has mats at home. That's what it takes to be a champion twice. Now, Liam is a sophomore at Otsego High School, and he's brought home quite a few titles. His first championship in 22-23 season was highlighted with many achievements, including an impressive time of 49.74 seconds in the 100-meter butterfly, where he earned his first state title. Demonstrating his steadfast determination to succeed, Liam also performed extremely well in the 200-yard with a time of 1:54.11 and helped bring his 400 freestyle relay team into the top 8 and earning all-state status. In the 23-24 season for Liam, this was highlighted with another string of phenomenal achievements, including winning 2 individual titles in the Division III finals. I talked to Liam, and he practices 10 times a week. So I asked him, how do you become a state champion? You practice swimming 10 times a week. That's quite a bit. So, I think we have two individuals here who are champions, who've demonstrated role models to their classmates, who've trained hard, who are dedicated, and have achieved at the highest levels in their respective sports. So to Madison and Liam, I offer these tributes. If you want to come up, I'll give you these tributes. So we'll have Liam. I'll give these are 2. Because he's a 2-time state champion. Now, he says he won 3 state championships, but 2 years. I missed you last year. Here's your 2 tributes, all right? I'll give these to you. All right. I'll take a picture. We'll do a picture. We got one more. Now, Madison, I also missed you last year. 2-time state champion in girls wrestling, so I have 2 tributes for you, all right? Give these to you. So congratulations, Madison. Now, I told them if they win again, they're sophomores. So next year you win again, I'll give you another one. I'm not going to make you wait to win 2 more, okay? But with that, we're so grateful for your achievement. You've inspired a lot of other athletes, and we have their families in the, I believe, the West Gallery.
Would Leader Hall special guests please rise? And welcome to the Michigan House of Representatives. Okay.
Then I have that.
Speaker recognizes Representative Whitwer.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today I'd like to introduce the Grand Ledge Pompon team who is visiting the Capitol and are seated in the West Gallery. Earlier this year, the Grand Ledge varsity team won the Class A Division II state championship title. The championship title is the first in their school's history and marks the end of a very successful season for the team. In addition to the state championship title, the team earned numerous other awards throughout their season, including Grand Champs at summer camp, first place in varsity hip hop, and first place at the MPA championship. Joining myself and the representative from the 77th District on the floor today to accept a tribute from the state of Michigan is their coach, Devin Dodge. Colleagues, can you please join us in welcoming the Grand Ledge Varsity Pom-Pom State Championship team, coaches, and their families, members to the Michigan House of Representatives.
Will the guests of Representative Whitwer please rise? Welcome to the Michigan House of Representatives.
If I could have the members' attention for the purposes of a special announcement, the chair recognizes the Democratic Caucus Chair, Representative O'Neill.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. To my Democratic colleagues, caucus call third floor. To my Democratic colleagues, caucus call third floor.
Democratic members, the caucus has been called. If I could have the members' attention for the purposes of introduction, the chair recognizes Representative Schmaltz.
All right. Thank you for all the directions. I would like to welcome two special people from my district in Jackson, from the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce, Stuart Kale and his son Noah.
Would Representative Schmaltz's special guest please rise? Welcome to the Michigan House of Representatives.
For the purposes of an announcement, the chair recognizes Representative Borton.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I, along with my colleague from the 106th District, we share a school district in northern Michigan, which is called the Johannesburg-Lewiston School District. And I have 25 students from the Johannesburg Elementary visiting us today. They are in the East Gallery.
Will the special guest of Representative Borton please rise? Welcome to the Michigan House of Representatives. For the purposes of another announcement, the chair recognizes Representative Borton.
Thank you again, Mr. Speaker. Attention Republican members, we have a Republican caucus in the Republican caucus room.
Speaker recognizes Representative Devendorf.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to introduce guests from the 77th District in the South Gallery. Members, please welcome the Michigan Chamber of Commerce in the South Gallery. 10 adults from the Michigan Chamber of Commerce.
Will the guests of Representative Devendorf please rise? Welcome to the Michigan House of Representatives. Speaker recognizes Representative Cavett.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have with us today in the West Gallery students from Bishop Baraga Elementary School.
Will the guests of Representative Cavett please rise? Welcome to the Michigan House of Representatives. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Move to excuse all absent members.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will close the board, tally, display, and announce today's attendance.
Madam Speaker, a quorum of the House is present. There are no members absent with prior excuse.
Will members, staff, and guests in the gallery please rise and join me now in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Madam Speaker, move seat order motion resolution. Take up House Resolution 258.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
House Resolution number 258, introduced by Representative Smith, a resolution to declare May 2024 as ALS Awareness Month in the state of Michigan.
Members, we have a colleague addressing the body. Please quiet down and give her your attention. Speaker recognizes Representative Smith.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today to discuss my very important resolution. Lou Gehrig's disease is what is most commonly known for. 5,000 people in the U.S. learn that they have been diagnosed with ALS each year, which averages to 15 new cases a day. Named after the famous baseball player who got this illness and had to retire in 1939 because of it, ALS is a disease that affects the nerve cells that make muscles work in both the upper and lower parts of the body. This horrible disease took the lives of 2 people I knew personally and one that is battling currently, but also takes the lives of many thousands of Michiganders every year. With an average life expectancy of 2 years, and U of M recently coming out with a study revealing that the highest prevalence of ALS is in the U.S. is in the Midwest. It is important to show solidarity as a chamber on this issue. I hope you will join me in supporting my resolution, which will be on the electronic calendar for co-sponsorship. Thank you.
The question for the House is the adoption of House Resolution 258. All those in favor will say aye. Those opposed, nay. The resolution is adopted. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Continuing order of motion resolutions. Move to take up House Resolution 257.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
House Resolution number 257, introduced by Representative Schmaltz, a resolution to declare May 5th to the 12th, 2024 as Correctional Officers Week in the state of Michigan.
Speaker recognizes Representative Schmaltz.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today in support of this resolution to declare May 5th through the 12th as Correctional Officers Week in the state of Michigan. I've been in prison many times over the years, just visiting and touring the facilities. As a news anchor, I covered a major prison riot in the 80s at Southern Michigan Prison in Jackson, my district. I've seen firsthand how corrections officers deal with many situations, and with the staffing shortage, their job is even tougher. I have seen our corrections officers and Department of Corrections create and implement innovative ideas to find new ways to prepare our inmates to reach success as they leave the system. In Jackson, at the Parnell Correctional Facility, we have what's called the Vocational Village, which trains our inmates in carpentry, mechanics, tree trimming, and computer science, among others. Vocational Village is a great example of ways we can help our inmates succeed when they're on the outside. We owe our corrections officers so much appreciation as they work in difficult and dangerous circumstances, long hours, and again with a very short staff. Michigan corrections officers play a vital role in maintaining safety and order within the state's correctional facilities. Their dedication to upholding security and helping with rehabilitation deserves all of our recognition and our support. I encourage my colleagues to stand with our corrections officers and give them the thanks and appreciation that they deserve.
The question before the House is the adoption of House Resolution 257. All those in favor will say aye. Those opposed, nay. The resolution is adopted. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Continuing the order of motion resolutions. Move to take up House Resolution 256.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
House Resolution number 256, introduced by Representative Song, a resolution to declare May 14, 2024 as Hmong Special Guerrilla Units Remembrance Day in the state of Michigan.
Speaker recognizes Representative Song.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have the privilege and honor of introducing House Resolution 256, recognizing May 14, 2024 as Hmong Special Guerrilla Units Remembrance Day.
Members, we have a colleague addressing the body. Please quiet down and give her your attention or take your conversations off the floor. Speaker recognizes Representative Song.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have the privilege and honor of introducing House Resolution 256, recognizing May 14, 2024 as Hmong Special Guerrilla Units Remembrance Day. This resolution honors the contributions of the brave Hmong men and women who have helped to safeguard the freedoms we hold dear. In 1958, 3 years after the Vietnam War unfolded, the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency secretly crossed the Vietnam border into Laos and discovered the Hmong people, an ethnic minority tribe living in the remote mountainous regions of Laos. According to accounts from surviving soldiers and family members, Hmong boys as young as 10 years old were recruited and provided weapons to aid the U.S. and engage in guerrilla warfare against the North Vietnamese and the communist Pathet Lao. However, because of the 1954 Geneva Accord, U.S. forces were forbidden by Congress to enter Laos, and as a result, the covert operation was unknown to the public, and the conflict is now referred to as the Secret War. The Hmong had 4 main missions. 1, protect the U.S. air base in Laos from the North Vietnamese. 2, rescue downed American pilots. 3, block weapons from being smuggled through the Ho Chi Minh Trail. And 4, engage in guerrilla warfare against communist ground troops. My late father, Vang Shuo Song, was 17 when he was recruited to serve as a tactical aircraft maintenance specialist. My late grandfather, Hua Chu Xiong, rose to the rank of commander. My late father-in-law, Ku Feng, was a captain. And my uncle, Ning Shou, who was here earlier today, rose to the rank of major. Their legacy is one of service and sacrifice. Their bravery deserves our highest recognition and gratitude. May their names and contributions to the fabric and freedom of America live in history and never be forgotten. On May 14, 1975, the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency withdrew from Laos, and the Hmong soldiers who served under the direction of the U.S. military fled their homes along with their families and escaped persecution. My family left everything behind and literally swam across the Mekong River in the middle of the night into neighboring Thailand to escape persecution. And they were placed in refugee camps where they lived for 7 years, and there in the Ban Vinai refugee camp is where I was born. Approximately 30,000 Hmong died, while 150,000 were displaced from their villages, bombed and burned by the North Vietnamese and the new Lao communist regime. Thousands swam across the Mekong River into neighboring Thailand. Thousands of women and children and men drowned and were unaccounted for. Those who were lucky enough to make it across were placed in camps as my family as they awaited their fate. Having made Michigan our home for 50 years now, the Hmong are hardworking business owners, healthcare professionals, educators, and contributors to our society. May we honor the contributions of the Hmong, their families, their loved ones, our neighbors, and all who have chosen Michigan as their home. During this month, may we show gratitude for those who have shaped the course of history and safeguard the freedoms that we hold so dear. May we engage in meaningful conversations and dismantle barriers that impede our understanding and compassion for one another. May we use this opportunity to humanize our differences. May we foster empathy and solidarity with all communities. I ask my colleagues, I humbly ask you to please support this resolution. I welcome your co-sponsorship on the Electronic Resolution Board. Thank you.
The question before the House is the adoption of House Resolution 256. All those in favor will say aye. Those opposed, nay. The resolution is adopted. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Continuing the order of motions and resolutions. Getting ahead of myself. I move to take up House Resolution 259.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
House Resolution 259, introduced by Representative Young, a resolution to declare May 2024 as Foster Care Awareness Month in the state of Michigan.
Speaker recognizes Representative Young.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. I stand before you today in support of my resolution to declare May 2024 as Foster Care Awareness Month here in the great state of Michigan. The foster care system, it identifies a place for children to live safely. Those who cannot remain with their families due to safety concerns within their homes and due sometimes to the loss of one or more family members. And so they end up in the system, quite honestly, at no fault of their own. Foster families provide children with the consistency and support they need to grow and to thrive. There are more than 390,000 children and youth in the foster care system around the United States, with over 10,000 children within Michigan's foster care system. This system wouldn't be possible without foster parents, family members, volunteers, mentors, policymakers, and child welfare professionals who are committed to having a hand in ensuring these children receive the care and support that they need. This resolution renews Michigan's commitment to ensure a bright future for these kids who are embraced by a foster family or an adoptive family. There must be an increased emphasis on prevention and reunification services to reduce the number of children that are forced to remain in the foster care system. And there must be increased services to address mental health challenges that come with these life transitions and experiences. This resolution urges the legislature to implement policies to improve the lives of children in our Michigan foster care system. Today, we also encourage more citizens to volunteer their time and to become mentors to children in the foster care system. They need us. They need a loving touch. We urge individuals to become foster parents and provide safe and welcoming places for these kids. And finally, we must realize that the state of Michigan can and must do more to support these children and prepare them to live happy, healthy, and productive lives. So we, citizens and members of the legislature, have the power to change so many lives and to support the future of so many young people like these. And so I urge my colleagues to support this resolution. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The question before the House is the adoption of House Resolution 259. All those in favor will say aye. Those opposed, nay. The resolution is adopted. Speaker recognizes Representative Young.
It will be available for co-sponsorship on the electronic board. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to read in the report of standing committees.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
The Committee on Transportation, Mobility, and Infrastructure, Representative Shannon, Chair, reported House Bill 52223 with recommendation that substitute H1 be adopted and the bill then pass.
The bill is referred to the order of second reading of bills.
The Committee on Transportation, Mobility, and Infrastructure, Representative Shannon, Chair, reported House Bill 5224 without amendment and with recommendation the bill pass.
We'll forego the gavel this time. The bill is referred to the order of second reading of bills.
The Committee on Transportation, Mobility, and Infrastructure, Representative Shannon, Chair, reported House Bill 5462 with recommendation that substitute H1 be adopted and the bill then pass.
The bill is referred to the order of second reading of bills.
The Committee on Transportation, Mobility, and Infrastructure, Representative Shannon, Chair, reported House Bill 5635 without amendment and with recommendation the bill pass.
The bill is referred to the order of second reading of bills.
The Committee on Transportation, Mobility, and Infrastructure, Representative Shannon, Chair, reported Senate Bill 682 without amendment and with recommendation the bill pass.
The bill is referred to the order of second reading of bills. Speaker recognizes Republican Caucus Chair Borton.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My colleague from the 106 and I, we share a school district in northern Michigan called the Johannesburg-Lewiston School District. And with us today, we have 28 students and 11 adults from Johannesburg Elementary. They are seated in the West Gallery.
Will the guests of both representatives please rise? Welcome to the Michigan House of Representatives. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move the House proceed to order messages from the Senate and read in the Senate messages.
So ordered. Without objection, the clerk will read. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Madam Speaker, continue to order of messages from the Senate. I move to read in the message regarding House Bill 4360.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, the Senate respectfully requests the House of Representatives return House Bill 4360.
Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Speaker, I move that we grant the Senate's request to return House Bill 4360.
Without objection, so ordered. The House bill is returned. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Madam Speaker, I move to proceed to order of second reading of bills and take up House Bill 5462.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
House Bill 5462, introduced by Representative Markkinen, a bill to amend the Michigan Memorial Highway Act. People of the State of Michigan enact.
The bill be considered read for a second time by its title. Are there amendments? There are amendments. The clerk will read.
The Committee on Transportation, Mobility, and Infrastructure, Representative Shannon Chair, recommends the bill that substitute H1 be adopted and the bill then pass.
The question for the House is the adoption of the substitute. The clerk will open the board. The substitute is adopted. Are there further amendments? There being no further amendments, the question for the House is advancing the bill to the order of third reading. Hearing no objection, the bill is on third reading. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Continue order of second reading of bills and take up Senate Bill 682.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
Senate Bill 682, a bill to amend the Michigan Vehicle Code. People of the State of Michigan enact.
The bill will be considered read for a second time by its title. Are there amendments? There are. The clerk will read.
Representative St. Germain offers a floor substitute H1.
The question for the House is the adoption of the amendment. The clerk will open the board. The amendment is not adopted. Are there further amendments? Yeah, there are. The clerk will read. The clerk will read.
Representative Phil Green offers a series of two amendments identified as amendment.
Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
I move to temporarily pass.
Without objection, so ordered. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Continuing order of, I move to see the order of third reading of bills and take up calendar item number 65, House Bill 5147.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
Calendar item number 65, House Bill 5147, introduced by Representative Rangans. A bill to amend the Higher Education Authorization and Distance Education Reciprocal Exchange Act. People of the State of Michigan enact.
Without objection, the bill will be considered read for a third time by its title. Are there amendments? There being no amendments, the question for the House is the passage of the bill. A record roll call vote is required. All those in favor will vote aye. Those opposed, nay. The clerk will open the board. Members, please vote at your desks. The clerk will close the board. Representative B. Carter votes. Thumbs up or down, Rep, please. Yeah, aye. Representative Hadsma votes. Nope. Aye. Representative Song votes. Representative Song votes aye. The clerk will tally, display, and announce the vote.
Madam Speaker, on the question of final passage of House Bill 5147, there are 80 aye votes and 27 nay votes.
A majority of the members elected and serving having voted therefore, the bill is passed. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Move for immediate effect.
Majority Floor Leader moves to immediate effect. All those in favor will rise. Immediate effect is ordered. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Continue to third reading of bills with account number 5066, Senate Bill 415.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
Calendar item number 66, Senate Bill 415, a bill to amend the General Sales Tax Act, People of the State of Michigan, enact.
Without objection, the bill be considered read for a third time by its title. Are there amendments? There being no amendments, the question for the House is the passage of the bill. A record roll call vote is required. The clerk will open the board. The clerk will close the board, tally, display, and announce the vote.
Speaker, on the question of final passage of Senate Bill 415, there are 101 aye votes and 6 nay votes.
A majority of the members elected and serving having voted therefore, the bill is passed. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Immediate effect.
Majority Floor Leader moves to immediate effect. All those in favor will rise. Immediate effect is ordered. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Continue of third reading of bills with account number 67, Senate Bill 416.
Without objection, so ordered. The clerk will read.
Calendar item number 67, Senate Bill 416, a bill to amend the Use Tax Act, People of the State of Michigan, enact.
Without objection, the bill will be considered read for a third time by its title. Are there amendments? There being no amendments, the question for the House is the passage of the bill. A record roll call vote is required. The clerk will open the board. Members, please vote at your desks. clerk will close the board, tally, display, and announce the vote.
Madam Speaker, on the question of final passage of Senate Bill 416, there are 101 aye votes, 6 nay votes.
A majority of the members elected and serving having voted therefore, the bill is passed. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Move for immediate effect.
The Majority Floor Leader moves to immediate effect. All those in favor will rise. Immediate effect is ordered. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move the House proceed to the order of message from the Senate and read in the Senate messages.
Without objections to order, the clerk will read.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 237, a bill to amend the Use Tax Act, People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to suspend Rules 41 and 42 so Senate Bill 237 may be placed on the order of second reading of bills.
Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
I move the House proceed to order message from the Senate and read in the Senate messages.
Without objections to order, the clerk will read.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 748, a bill to make appropriations for the Department of Lifelong Education, Advancement, and Potential for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Suspend Rule 41 and 42 so that Senate Bill 748 may be placed on the order of second reading of bills.
Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 752, a bill to amend the State School Aid Act of 1979. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Did you read it in already?
Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to suspend Rules 41 and 42 so that Senate Bill 752 may be placed on the order of second reading of bills.
Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit to the House Senate Bill 756, a bill to make appropriations for the Department of Corrections for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
I move to suspend Rules 41 and 42 that Senate Bill 756 may be placed in the order of second reading of bills.
The Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 757, a bill to make appropriations for the judiciary for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Move to suspend Rule 41 and 42 so that Senate Bill 757 may be placed in order of second reading of bills.
Majority Floor Leader moves to suspend the rules. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 761, a bill to make appropriations for the State Transportation Department for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
To suspend Rules 41 and 42 so that Senate Bill 761 may be placed in the order of second reading of bills.
The Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 762, a bill to make appropriations for the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Move to suspend Rule 41 and 42 so that Senate Bill 762 may be placed on the order of second reading of bills.
Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit to the House Senate Bill 763, a bill to make appropriations for the Department of State Police for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Move to suspend Rules 41 and 42 so that Senate Bill 763 may be placed on the order of second reading of bills.
The Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I hereby transmit Senate Bill 768, a bill to make appropriations for the Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
To suspend Rules 41 and 42, so that Senate Bill 768 may be placed on the order of second reading of bills.
The Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I hereby transmit Senate Bill 769, a bill to make appropriations for the Department of Education for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Move to suspend Rules 41 and 42, so that Senate Bill 769 may be placed on the order of second reading of bills.
The Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I hereby transmit Senate Bill 749, a bill to make, supplement, and adjust appropriations for various state departments and agencies, the Executive Office, the Judiciary, and the Legislature for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2024. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
To suspend Rules 41 and 42, so that Senate Bill 749 may be placed on the order of second reading of bills.
Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills. Speaker.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 753, a bill to amend the State School Aid Act of 1979. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Move to suspend Rule 41 and 42, so that Senate Bill 753 may be placed in the order of second reading of bills.
Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 760, a bill to make appropriations for the Legislature, the Executive, the Department of Attorney General, the Department of State, the Department of Treasury, the Department of Technology Management and Budget, the Department of Civil Rights, and certain other state purposes for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
I move to suspend Rules 41 and 42, so that Senate Bill 760 may be placed in the order of second reading of bills.
The Majority Floor Leader moves to suspend the rules. All those in favor will say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, dear sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 766, a bill to make appropriations for the Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
I move to suspend Rules 41 and 42, that Senate Bill 766 may be placed in the order of second reading of bills.
The Majority Floor Leader moves to suspend the rules. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills.
To the Speaker of the House of Representatives, sir, I herewith transmit Senate Bill 767, a bill to make appropriations for the Department of Health and Human Services for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2025. People of the State of Michigan, enact.
The bill be considered read for a first time by its title. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
I move to suspend Rules 41 and 42, so that Senate Bill 767 may be placed in the order of second reading of bills.
The Majority Floor Leader moves that the rules be suspended. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, nay. The rules are suspended. The bill is placed on the order of second reading of bills. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
The order of motions and resolutions.
Without objection, so ordered. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
I move that committees be given leave to meet during the balance of today's session.
Without objection, so ordered. Committees are given leave to meet. Speaker recognizes Majority Floor Leader Ayash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just let the members know there will be no food or voting, and the House adjourned to stand adjourned until Wednesday, May 15th at 1:30 p.m.
Without objection, so ordered. The House will stand at ease at the call of the chair.
The House will come to order. The House proceed to announcements by the Clerk of Printing and Enrollment.
Clerk announced that the following bills have been reproduced and made available electronically on Thursday, May 9th. House Bills 5719 through 5722. Clerk announced the following Senate bills have been received on Thursday, May 9th. Senate Bills 237, 748, 752, 756, 757, 761, 762, 763, 768, 769. Clerk announced that the following Senate bills have been received on Tuesday, May 14th. Senate Bills 749, 753, 760, 766, and 767.
Reports of standing committees.
Committee on Criminal Justice, Representative Hope, Chair, reported House Bill 4427 with a recommendation that substitute H5 be adopted and that the bill then pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Education, Representative Colazar, Chair, reported House Bill 5450 with a recommendation that substitute H3 be adopted and that the bill then pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Education, Representative Colazar, Chair, reported House Bill 5451 with a recommendation that substitute H2 be adopted and that the bill then pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Education, Representative Colazar, Chair, reported Senate Bill 744 without amendment with recommendation that the bill pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Elections, Representative Cernoglu, Chair, reported House Bill 5699 without amendment with a recommendation that the bill pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Elections, Representative Cernoglu, Chair, reported House Bill 5700 without amendment with a recommendation that the bill pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Elections, Representative Cernoglu, Chair, reported House Bill 5701 without amendment with a recommendation that the bill pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Elections, Representative Cernoglu, Chair, reported House Bill 5702 without amendment with a recommendation that the bill pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Regulatory Reform, Representative Tyrone Carter, Chair, reported House Bill 5156 with recommendation that substitute H1 be adopted and that the bill then pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Regulatory Reform, Representative Tyrone Carter, Chair, reported House Bill 5460 with recommendation that substitute H3 be adopted and that the bill then pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Regulatory Reform, Representative Tyrone Carter, Chair, reported Senate Bill 602 without amendment with recommendation that the bill pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Regulatory Reform, Representative Tyrone Carter, Chair, reported Senate Bill 702 without amendment with recommendation that the bill pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills.
Committee on Military, Veterans, and Homeland Security, Representative Conlon, Chair, reported Senate Bill 690 without amendment with recommendation that the bill pass.
Bills referred to the order of second reading of bills. The House will proceed to notices.
From Majority Floor Leader Ayash to the Clerk of the House, Dear Clerk Brown, pursuant to Article 4, Section 16 of the Michigan Constitution and Rule 42, Subsection 3, I hereby give notice that on the next legislative session day, I will move to discharge the Committee on Appropriations from further consideration of Senate Bill 758, 759, 758. From Majority Floor Leader Ayash to the Clerk of the House, Dear Clerk Brown, pursuant to Article 4, Subsection 6 of the Michigan Constitution and Rule 42, Subsection 3, I hereby give notice that on the next legislative session day, I will move to discharge the Committee on Appropriations for further consideration of Senate Bill 759. From Majority Floor Leader Ayash to the Clerk of the House, Clerk Brown, pursuant to Article 4 of Section 16 of the Michigan Constitution and Rule 42, Subsection 3, I hereby give notice that on the next legislative session day, I will move to discharge the Committee on Appropriations from further consideration of Senate Bill 764. From Majority Floor Leader Ayash to the Clerk of the House, Dear Clerk Brown, pursuant to Article 4 of Section 16 of the Michigan Constitution and Rule 42, Subsection 3, I hereby give notice that on the next legislative session day, I will move to discharge the Committee on Appropriations from further consideration of Senate Bill 765. Committee on Agriculture will meet Wednesday, May 15th at 9 a.m., room 327 of the House Office Building. A revised agenda for the Committee on Higher Education has been issued for a meeting held Wednesday, May 15th at 10:30 a.m. in room 326 of the House Office Building. Committee on Judiciary will meet Wednesday, May 15th at 10:30 a.m., room 521 of the House Office Building. Committee on Local Government and Municipal Finance will meet Wednesday, May 15th at 12 o'clock p.m., room 519 of the House Office Building. Revised agenda has been issued for the Committee on Tax Policy for Wednesday, May 15th at 12 o'clock p.m. in room 521 of the House Office Building. The Health Policy Subcommittee on Behavioral Health will meet Thursday, May 16th at 9 a.m., room 519 of the House Office Building. Committee on Insurance and Financial Services will meet Thursday, May 16th at 9 a.m., room 521 of the House Office Building. Committee on Economic Development and Small Business Subcommittee on Housing will meet Thursday, May 16th at 10:30 a.m., room 326 of the House Office Building. Committee on Health Policy will meet Thursday, May 16th at 10:30 a.m. in room 519 of the House Office Building.
Introduction of bills.
Representative Tyrone Carter offers House Bill 5723, a bill to amend the Neighborhood Enterprise Zone Act. People of the State of Michigan enact.
The bill will be considered read for a first time by its title, refer to the Committee on Economic Development and Small Business.
Representative Breen offers House Bill 5724, a bill to protect the safety of judges and certain other individuals. People of the State of Michigan enact.
Bill is considered read for a first time by its title, refer to the Committee on Judiciary.
Representative Alexander offers House Bill 5725, a bill to amend the Open Meetings Act. People of the State of Michigan enact.
Bill is considered read for a first time by its title, refer to the Committee on Local Government and Municipal Finance.
Representative McFall offers House Bill 5726, a bill to amend the Revised Judicature Act of 1961. People of the State of Michigan enact.
Bill is considered read for a first time by its title, refer to the Committee on Judiciary.
Representative St. Germain offers House Bill 5727, a bill to amend the Social Welfare Act. People of the State of Michigan enact.
Bill is considered read for a first time by its title, refer to the Committee on Government Operations.
Representative Thompson offers House Bill 5728, a bill to amend the State Housing Development Authority Act of 1966. People of the State of Michigan enact.
Bill is considered read for a first time by its title, refer to the Committee on Government Operations.
Representative Schmaltz offers House Bill 5729, a bill to amend the State School Aid Act of 1979. People of the State of Michigan enact.
Bill is considered read for a first time by its title, refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Representative Johnson offers House Bill 5730, a bill to amend the Revised Judicature Act of 1961. People of the State of Michigan enact.
Bill is considered read for a first time by its title, refer to the Committee on Economic Development and Small Business. There being no further business to come before the House, Representative Alexander moves that the House do now adjourn. All those in favor of the motion will say aye. Those opposed will say nay. The motion prevails. The House will stand adjourned until Wednesday, stands adjourned until Wednesday, May the 15th at 1:30 p.m.